planet Dolan.
From an extraterrestrial police pursuit to the most interesting game of soccer ever played, we look at 9 incredible cases of mass alien sightings. Hey everyone, my name is Melissa. I'm here to caress your brain cells with weird facts from all over the world. Number 9. Fire over Texas. Ah, Texas. Home of the Alamo, big-ass pickup trucks, and fire like aliens in the sky. On November 2nd, 1957, 15 people looked up into the dark night sky to see something they would never forget. One witness described it as a fantastic flash of light in the sky, followed by a sudden gust of wind. The same witness also claimed his truck suddenly went dead, losing all power. The other accounts described a bluish-green egg-shaped craft that suddenly changed into a fireball before shooting upwards back into the dark abyss of space. Number 8. The Stephenville Lights. Well, when an object as big as a department store lighting up like a volcano appears in the sky, you bet people are going to notice it. In 2008, 40 people witnessed strange happenings in the night sky over Stephenville, with reports of a craft over a mile long. One witness described the object being half a mile wide and bigger than a Walmart. Makes sense. Space Walmart. For all your intergalactic deals. Police officer Leroy Gaitan was another key witness to the event, saying that the object glowed like an erupting volcano in the sky. Well, I'm convinced that Space Volcano Mark existed. After all, they do have the best deals in all the galaxy. Number 7. Portage Police Chase. Police going on a statewide chase for UFOs sounds like the plot to a bad 60s sci-fi movie. But it actually happened. Several officers in Ohio saw a metallic-like disc flying through the air, chasing the object for a half hour, before ending up in Pennsylvania and having to give up the chase. Initially, 2 officers saw the object before being joined by other cars, who all saw the unidentified object. The story got heavy mainstream media attention, and eventually helped inspire parts of Spielberg's Close Encounters of the Third Kind, including a scene where police chase a UFO across state lines, chasing the object for half an hour before ending up in Pennsylvania and having to give up the chase. Number 6. The New Jersey Turnpike sighting. Everyone knows that strange things happen in New Jersey, but it's normally more the fake tan kind than of the third kind. On July 14, 2001, many looked up to see strange, otherworldly lights in a triangular formation hovering over the sky. Off-duty police officer Lieutenant Dan Tarrant was one to witness the alien event, being alerted to the mysterious encounter by his 19-year-old daughter. Lieutenant Tarrant said that there were at least 16 lights in the sky, with several making the V formation and the rest hovering around it. The lights flashed in the sky for 10 minutes before fading from view. Number 5. Italian stadium sighting. To everyone who said soccer was boring, that's only because you weren't at the game where alien crafts decided to turn up. It's October 1954, and Florentina Football Club are hosting a match against their crosstown rivals when suddenly a cigar-shaped craft appears in the clear blue sky above. Play almost immediately stopped, with all 10,000 people in the stadium staring up at the visiting spectators. The craft eventually vanished, and I'm guessing that instead of calling the game quits over sheer what the F, one of the players ran to strike a goal. The crowd instantly forgetting the UFO to focus on those goddamn sneaky Pistoiese players. Number 4. The West L UFO. Here's a UFO story with almost everything you would want, just without the anal probing part. The incident that has been dubbed as Australia's Roswell took place in 1966 in an eastern suburb of Melbourne. 200 teachers and students from 2 different schools saw an unidentified craft levitating near a paddock before descending and then quickly ascending at some speed. Reports of the case were then suppressed by the Australian military, which some suggested means they were somehow involved, which is impossible, because no one in Australia can keep a secret after 3 pints. Number 3. The Kecksburg Incident. A nice evening of banjo playing in a country town is suddenly disturbed by aliens drunkenly crashing to Earth. The small town saw an acorn-shaped craft gliding on a downward trajectory before making a sudden U-turn and crashing into a local field. A local fireman, James Romansky, described the craft as having hieroglyphic-like symbols along its base. Within 15 minutes of the craft crashing, the military showed up, quarantining the site. This led to many advising that the craft was a Soviet satellite, but Russian officials denied that whatever it was belonged to them. In 2009, it was revealed that the government files on the crash had been lost.
Number 2.
The Battle of Los Angeles. No, not that shitty-ass movie from a few years back, but the time that the US military shot at strange lights in the sky. During World War II, radar operations in California pick up moving objects towards the United States from the Pacific. Assuming it was a Japanese attack, the Army watched nervously as it got closer. Anti-aircraft batteries report a swarm of aircrafts at different altitudes, but can't confirm exactly where they are. Of course, that means shoot the fuck out of them, firing 1,400 rounds at the unidentified objects, but surprisingly, they hit nothing. And the whole thing is declared to have been induced by mass hysteria. Well, still a better story than Battle Los Angeles.
Number 1.
The Belgian Wave. 13,500 people see a UFO. The military engage it, and the world goes on like it didn't happen, because it was in Belgium. The sightings of these triangular UFOs were fairly consistent between November 1989 and April 1990, peaking in March. Accounts of the events are well documented, with 2,600 formal written statements detailing the country's sudden epidemic of strange objects in the sky. On top of that, witnesses took photographs, and the military was able to get a radar lock on whatever it was. Of course, once that happened, the Belgian Air Force scrambled and attempted to engage the craft 9 times, but it managed to escape radar lock by accelerating over 2,000 kilometers per hour. Pretty creepy stuff. What do you guys think? I'll catch you next week.